Let's go. Let's go back to this here. There we go. Serves you right. So let's pan it around so we can see. So there's it there. Where's the satellite? That's the satellite there. Oh, we've gone out of range, I think. Oh no, we tilted it too far and we went out of range. Hi guys, welcome back to Operation Exploration. This is episode 23, and in this one we are going to be making the ATV SAM turret. So, what is going on over there? It's like rock protruding out to the wall. It's gone there now. So we're going to be making that, so it requires us having to make the bottom floor available for it to drive in and out. And also, I did say a few episodes ago that we will take this floor out and add a lift in, so we can lift vehicles up and down to different levels. Now, I did originally think it'd be good to have the entire floor going up and down, but now I'm thinking maybe better to have like a section. So if you imagine like you cut out a square there that only went up and down, and you had like barriers to prevent people from falling down into it. So just something like that is to think about. Because what happens is, if we do the floor that goes up and down, it means that, for example, if the lift is way up there, we can't fly up manually, and it means that if it's coming up and down, these passageways will have to be blocked off for safety reasons, so then we don't get trapped as we're coming out through the door. Just a load of different issues. So it'd be better to have a hole cut out, and it means then that even if the lift is up or down, there'll still be a hole here so we can fly up and down, because at the moment, to get to the bottom level, we have to fly outside, come up the tunnel and go in there. There is no actual way to go down other than taking the lift, but the lift for going down isn't working, and I'll show you that now in a second. For some reason there's something wrong with it. There everything's built, there's no reason why that shouldn't be working, but something's wrong anyway. So I might have to open it up in creative mode to remove a couple of floors, because some of this can't actually be grinded. See, you can't grind it.
Inventory full.
It actually says on the part description that you can't remove it. So I think it'd be best to put it here, somewhere in this square. Now it needs to be large enough that we can take a relatively large vehicle up and down, and we will lag. It means that any vehicles that we're going to be designing will be restricted to the size of whatever that lift is going to be. And of course we have to remember that any ships that we are going to be landing down here from up here have to be able to land without being interfered by the lift of any way. So if we are going to be doing a lift, the lift will come all the way up to here. Now it is going to be more than likely coming up, not this side but the other side, which will be over here. So what we'll do is we'll probably make another platform extruding out here, so the platform comes out here, and then we have another one extruding out along here, so it's level to about there or so. So that's one way we can do it. Or what we can do is we can cut a rectangle out here, so the lift comes up to about there, and I can drive out, and then that means we're not interfering with the door that we'll eventually put up here. Now, I have found out the reason why the door isn't working in survival, and it's because the physics with the two hinges isn't working properly, and they do have to be in a certain alignment. Now, if you look at here, you can see that this here is ticked up, whereas if we go to here, it's not, and it's going the other way. And that is one of the reasons why it's not working properly. It's because if you're trying to do positive one, they're going like that there, and one's trying to close the door, one's trying to open it, which explains why the door wasn't working properly when we were testing it out. So that has to be changed. As you've seen here in the last episode, we had the missiles, and I'd like to thank Mighty Asa again for the suggestions for doing the scripts. the Mart script. I did use that in my previous world, but the reason I haven't put it into this one is because the unlimited speed mod was interfering with the Mart script. So what happened was, when you panned in the air, what happened was it would fly around on itself and it would start going round in loads and loads of circles, and you couldn't even slow it down. So I ended up having to remove it and resort to just having on and off to turn left and right. But we'll give it another try. We'll see with the script. And like, everything's there. The rotors that we need are here. We just need to rename them. One's called elevator, if I remember right, and I can't remember what the other one's called. We just have to put program block, which is probably go in there somewhere. And that'll be pretty much it. And there was another script as well for managing the missiles, so yeah, it'd be nice to have that. But the thing is, in this episode we'll be building the ATV. It's still going to have this sort of build in it, but what happens is, in the future, when we use the Mart script, and if it does work, we can implement it into the ATV as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate what you see above this piston level here onto the ATV, and if in the future it does work, this here system does work, it's just a matter of adding the script on through a programmable block, and that's pretty much it. So we do need to get the ATV built, but also we need to remember that the ATV needs to fit on whatever elevator system we're going here, so we are going to have to make it somewhat compact, not too big. I do have a blueprint for one of my favourite rovers. That one there was a blueprint that was stole off one of the enemies, although for some reason, no, actually no, it wasn't, it was a flying ship that I stole a blueprint, but for some reason it assigned this thumbnail onto it. I'm not sure why. So let's take a look through our list. Here it is. So this here, we sort of like buggy, I haven't actually given it a name, but that was responsible for taking all the resources from the easy starting base over to the old base a long time ago. So we're not gonna exactly build anything like that at the moment because it's too wide. It's very, very big, and you would have seen clips of it in the earlier episodes. So we're gonna have to redesign completely. So anything we come up with needs to have this system on it. So we're gonna have to do something sort of wide with wheels. And the other thing as well is, I thought about, and this is something that you always do, you know, when you're about to doze off, when you're sleeping, but you know, when you think about different things that you want to do, it occurred to me that the missile system is good for taking out bases, but what happens is, if we aim it at the wrong angle, we could end up actually smashing the reactor up and losing some resources. We can have no items that are destroyed. However, I have remembered, and I'll go down here to show it, these guns, if you remember right, they're large grid, but they do 1.2 kilometer distance, like a range. This range is 1.2 kilometers, and those bases can only shoot from about 800 to 900 meters away. So it kind of makes sense to have these here on whenever we're building, and the reason for that is because these here target specific entities on a base. So for example, turrets, reactors, batteries, etc. Missiles don't. Missiles, as Mighty Ass said, they target the center of mass, and often the reactor is in the center of whatever buildings there is. So the missile will always be aiming at sort of the middle, or sort of like the rough middle of a ship, which would be obviously the center of mass, and usually that's in the middle of a ship. But it's just something to think about. So yeah, we might end up putting like that on it and one of those big X3 battery guns, but we'll see. Now there's transport courier up there, and I want to take it down, and we can salvage it using this here if we do take it down. It is going to be a bit quick, so let's see if we can get down there in a hurry and see if we can quickly take it out. Also, I am going to do the setup I was talking about in one of the floors, you know, where there's catwalks on every floor, so we don't have to keep using the elevator to get up and down. We just simply fly to about here and just come in through like a passageway door or something. That'll save time from having to use the lift, especially like I heard something exploding there. Didn't sound too joyful. And we need guidance blocks. So there is 6, but we're gonna put just the 2 on for now. Actually, we'll put them all on, and the reason for that is because we don't want to get mixed up which ones that are built and what ones are not built. So what we'll do is, there we go, G. I'll put the last 2 on it. Here we are. Launch missile. Launch missile. Go back 2. And the aircraft is to our left, so see if we can pan to our left. Right, there it is. So let's get that roughly in the center. Right, that's okay there. Let's see if we can pan up. Now this is where I always get mixed up with the controls. So it's 4 and 5. That's good. Now let's go a bit to the left again. Right, that's okay. Now let's see if we can launch. Oh, it's locked down. Right, I did take something out, so let's go and find out if we can actually get anything salvageable out of that. I don't think there is. It looked like a complete bust. There's a bug with the sound, so there is, where you can hear the welding from down here, when in reality you shouldn't. So, right, so that's, we'll just follow a rough direction of where it was aiming at. So what we'll do is we'll fly over this way, and I think it was 4 kilometers away. So what we'll do is we'll watch the base and go roughly about that. So we're currently doing 3 kilometers, so roughly around here is where we blew it up. It's about 5 or 6 kilometers away. Don't see any sign of it yet. And we have a fortress tower over there, which is dangerously close. They do need to be careful. They do release oh, I see something here. No, that's an asteroid. Right, I think we've more or less lost it. Yeah, I think that was a complete bust. It did. There was a few things that fell, but I'd say they were small enough that they would have been completely destroyed on impact. But other than that, I want to try to see if we can get that fortress tower. I think we can. Can we remotely control it from here? I don't think we can we? We'll do Shift K. No, we need a ship to do it. We need a ship with an antenna that's greater than that. I don't see anything about there, is there? Oh. Oh, there's something here. Oh, that's the original ship that we took out the last episode. Oh, I didn't realise it was still active. I thought we had taken it out completely. And then I thought that the, what do you call it, the cleanup had removed it. But it looks like it didn't. Oh. Oh no. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed V. And not V. What was it, X or something instead? Right. I wonder if we can get over there to salvage. The body's falling. I wonder if we can get over there just before our hydrogen runs out. So what we'll do is we'll go up and then we'll just sort of let it glide over it. There we go. Again. Glide. There it is. There we go. Hopefully nothing spawned. Now let's chuck out all the stuff we don't need. And let's get this here. Oh, we had a lot of stuff on us, so don't need. This is what actually, I just seen there, this is what we ran out of. See these explosives? This is what we ran out of whenever we were building the penetrating, the explosive penetrator head on the missiles. In the last episode you would have noticed that the last ship we fired at, it didn't get taken down. It only looked like we were firing penetrating heads instead of missile, instead of explosive ones. And that was because, I don't want to get too close to that. And that was because those explosive heads weren't welded properly. So it was just firing an explosive, not explosive, it was just firing a penetration head, basically. Okay, so we're back here again, and yeah, we kind of know where that is, so we'll just leave that for now. So I am looking over, and I do think that tower, yeah, that tower is obstructing the view of it. But I'm thinking if we can just fire to the right of that, then what it should do is the guidance should pick up that signal and take it out. So what we'll do is there a ship here that I can use for salvaging? That's too small. We need a large grid salvage. We need a large grid grinding ship. Something like this only has grinders on it, and we use that for picking up stuff that we've blown up. But for now, I think what we can do is I suppose we can take this, because all we're looking for is uranium, so all we needed to do is just pick it up and have something to give us a hand with. So I think we should take this. So let's go ahead and unclip it. And let's go over in that direction. Now this here does have an antenna, I think. Does it? I don't think it does. Because if we get an antenna, we can remotely control the base from it. So let's add, I don't think there is any let's see, do we have enough components for it? Let me see, antenna. We just need to add a small one on the back, just to end it all. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything fancy. That should just weld up. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll give that a proper name. C, antenna. Antenna. And let's actually give it 50,000. No, let's do it proper. So 10,000. So we can go about 10 kilometers away without having to worry about. Hey, it's nowhere. 19 minutes away, so that's good. Now let's get a bit lower so we don't interfere with that one up there. Actually, I just had an idea. What if I go slightly left of this here and we just aim it at that? No, what I was going to do is going to like aim the missiles at this here, so we know that we're away from the tower, we don't clip it. So let's get to about 2.5 kilometers away from it, and that way we'll be able to see the impact. If anything comes out of that there, we're going to have to rush. This is a relatively cheap aircraft, so if it does go down, I'm not bothered. It'd be different if something like Bob went down. Alright, let's just go until it loads. And there's a load in there. So let's go to about 2.2 5 kilometers. Let's just make sure that we're not being seen by the other one. Right. Let's go. Yeah, here'll do rightly. It's not coming up for some reason. So I probably have to open. Right. So it's operations base. There it is. It's the main remote control. Let me see if I can. Okay. Still can't control it. Why is that? No remote controller on grid. Well, that's lies. Because there is. There it is. I don't know. That's so weird. Alright, okay, we just have to do that. That's a bit annoying. Camera. View. Let me just check. Yeah, that is it. And we need to set up the rotor. And then rotor lock. I think that's about there. So yeah, it'll aim around the right, but it should. I hope it won't. Do I dare do this? Oh, oh, nice! It did. Okay. I don't know if it took out net. I don't want to use the spectator cam because it is sort of cheaty. Right, tell you what, we'll go up close to it. If something comes out, we can fly away, and we'll let the base deal with that. Although there isn't any missiles built yet, so we need to be careful. I reckon something will pop out of this now in a second. Yeah. Jetpack. Okay, let's see if we can connect back to the remote, which is operations base, and this here is control. And I say we just go for it. I just say we add all these here on. So that's launch missile, launch missile, launch missile, launch missile. When the game decides to control 3, launch missile, launch missile. Go back to 2. Oh, I set the map on the wrong one. Okay. 6. So you can see it there on the left that it is starting to incline. There. Oh, did take something out. Let's try 7. Right, so it is locking. Let's actually just take a wee peek. Oh, I have an idea. I don't think it is taking anything out because you can see a load of. There's still quite a bit on that. It is taking something out. You can see there is stuff falling off it. Tell you what, let's launch the last 2 at it. It is taking something off. There is smoke or something there, I don't know. You can see that. If we get fire, that will just accelerate off. I do see a lot of red. I think we did take out something. Like no red lights, as if it's depowered. I'm not getting fired at. Oh, no, definitely not. And... nope. Yeah. Jetpack is disabled. I do think it's time for a bit of revenge. So, let's get the lift. And I say, we are going to do something. I'm not going to reveal what we're going to do yet, but we are going to completely destroy that base. Take some ultimate revenge on us killing us. So, what we're going to do is we'll pop up here. Now I need to be careful with my jetpack because there's not that much belt. And oh, I haven't got my grinder. Yep, body location. Okay, so we're gonna get our this here, and we're gonna get our grinder, and we're gonna go up here. And take that off. We're going to go to here, and we're going to get our nuke penetrator. Now, that uses explosives and superconductor, which we do have. Now, why isn't it building? Quickly check to see if it's built everything. Gee, well, I need to keep an eye on that hydrogen of mine. It's 139. The game is quite laggy today. Okay. Bye bye. And this is actually where I would use this air cam. I think it was missed. Yeah, I think it missed. It could have been me fiddling around too much. Oh, that's weird. I've got a wee bit of X-ray vision here going on. Did it actually miss? I need to get more bottles. Let me see. I think there's some in here. Inventory. Hydrogen. Bottles actually. There we go. And this one. Yes. Let's go for back to our original. We'll get that stuff in a second. Now, where is this here? Let's weld another one of those on. 4. Right. 5. Let's see if it welds. Yep. And then this is going to be nuke penetrator. Let me just see detonation time. Let's arm it. Let's not detonate it. Jesus, be careful of that. Let's go. Let's go back to this here. There we go. Serves you right. Although there is some stuff still going on it. Serves you right. I think we're good to go over and investigate that. So we're going to do that now. And let's go to 1. So it's disabled hand tools. Okay, that's good to know. There's still some stuff smoking here. Let's collect as much as it. Oh. Well, it says to disable it, but I can still use it. Oh, it's the drill, okay. Need to be careful there's no internal guns in here. Have I got my weapon? I don't even think I have. I even got ammo on me. No, I don't. Need to be careful. Let's get armed with grinder. Oh, there's something there. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, there's another one there. Oh, and that's there. No, we're getting very dangerous here. Hello. I need to be careful I'm not blind by the back. Alright, that's access denied. What else is on here? There's that rocket. That's probably preventing. That'll probably prevent us from going over with a ship. I think the hitbox is just preventing that from being seen. Heavy armor block. What's in here? Oh, there's 2 reactors in here. That's good. I don't see anything on the walls there. I don't see any nukes. Let's see if we can get into this. Oh, thought we were falling there. Reactor. Oh, nice. What's that? Reactor 5. Okay, so we've got 1.3. That's good. Don't think there's any more, is there? Oh, there is. There's a few reactors in here. Oh! Bit of a panic. Where did that come from? Where's that coming from? Not coming from underneath, is it? Oh, it's this. I think. Yeah, it must be that. Oh, there it is. That's it there, yeah. That's what's firing. That's it there. Right. Good to know. And there's the other one there. Right, we do need to come over with a gun. So let's get, I don't think we have any reactors in here yet. Oh, it's run out of power, hasn't it? Yeah. This is why we need to get a reactor on it now. Let's fly back over here. And take over as much stuff as possible. I'm not sure how much uranium we can carry on us. I've never actually tested that out. Right, where is this base? There it is. I'll just be careful on the angle we come in at. Oh, there it is. It's firing away already. There it is. Oh, oh, I forgot to regenerate the health. How many steps is this thing gonna take? Oh, for God's sakes. I have no idea how many this is gonna take. There's no sign of it like actually disappearing. Oh, let's get me through there. Right, so I wasn't actually shooting at it by the looks of things, because now it's on fire. Must have been something else I was firing at. Got it. There it is, that's the other one. I think that's it. Soon find out if there's not. Yep.
Energy low.
See what else is in this base. Is there any large grid storage? Is that an assembler, conveyor, couple of refineries? There's cargo or something up there. Let's see if we can get to it. Nothing. No loot. Let's get the gun running in case there's any surprises up here. I'm pretty sure we've took it all out. There's hydrogen up here. There's a remote block. What's this? Oxygen generator. What's this? Nothing. Zilch. What's this here? Oh, uranium, nice. This here must have got disconnected from the grid. Let's take that away. Take them all away. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We are good for uranium. And of course we can take out the rest of this base at a later time. Although I hope it won't despawn, although it shouldn't if there's stuff powering it. Because there is quite a lot of good stuff on this. Oh well. What we'll do is we'll add a GPS point and we'll call it enemy. Or takedown. So takedown points will be blue. There we go. Okay, there we are, takedown. So for loot and stuff like that there, the light or dark blue ones. So very good, we got some uranium. So those are good bases to target, which is good to know for the future as well. That's a fortress, isn't it? I think it's called. I'm gonna start pumping the this here wee aircraft with some hydrogen, enough to get that door open, and then we'll build a reactor inside.
Energy critical.
Yeah, let's get charged up here on energy. Actually, let's get charged in health. So we'll go down to the what do you call it? Med bay on the second floor, I think it is. Again, this is where the catwalks on each floor will come in handy, so we don't have to keep fluttering about. Yep. Oh, that's not mine. It's the second cameras owns that. There we go. Actually, do you know what? There. That'll solve that issue. What's that? I doubt you can see asteroids from this close. Can you? Don't know. It's really weird. Right, let's see if we can find any ice and stick it in here. Alright, it's not taking the ice. What's this here? Survival kit. Right, if you can't put ice directly in there. Okay, so that's not really helpful, is it? When you go to refuel the base, there's nothing to refuel with if you can't get in. I think we should put like an emergency thing on the side. Maybe like a small reactor. That's only got one, isn't it? Yeah. I'll stick this here on the side. I need steel plate for that. Actually, there was steel plate in here. Let's put this here on the side. And reactor. Because there's, yeah, conveyor systems aren't working. How are we going to get this? I think we should build a quick battery. That should charge things up a bit. I'll do that. Just enough to get the uranium. There we go. That'll keep things charged. And since that's there, it's kind of an ugly place to have it. Let me see, how long will it take to charge? Yeah, I think that might actually be consuming quite a lot. So let's check the reactor. Might need a series of them. So let's build a few of those. And we can connect them to some sort of conveyor system that's already in here. So that's that for episode 23. I'm going to cut things here because the pod actually underwent some more changes where we added some more reactors, conveyor systems to get to the reactor, and then of course I found out at a later stage that the side connector on the side of the pod wasn't connected to the same conveyor system as the hydrogen tank and the hydrogen engine, so therefore the ice couldn't go between the connector and the generator. So that got all changed and connected back up. So I'm going to leave things here, and the next episode hopefully we'll get a start of going to the moon because we have our uranium, and there will be some more work done on the pod just to make sure that it works, like things like the rover, making sure it can go in and out properly. I'm going to leave things there. I'll see you again in episode 24.